Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for round 2, a little coaching conversation, which will be my weekly share with all of you related to things going on in the world, conversations that are coming up with clients or prospective clients, and giving us a space to just share cool things that are going on in the coaching space that hopefully will serve you as much as they have served me and hopefully my clients as well. So today I want to have a chat about not making the perfect the enemy of the good. So this is a phrase that has been in my life for about a decade now. I worked for a very cool company in Washington, D.C., where one of the heads of the organization would always say, don't make the perfect the enemy of the good. And I think this is really for my type A pals out there. You'll understand how a statement like that can be incredibly triggering for some of us who have believed that everything needs to be perfect all the time. I think what comes up when I bring this to all of you here today is that there are so many things in our lives that each one of us is dealing with. COVID, job changes, family, moving. There's so much in everyone's space right now. And we all know those work tasks, personal tasks, those things that we put off and off and off somehow are always on the very bottom of our to-do list, even when we really need to get them done. And what I've been sharing with a lot of clients recently is that is a perfect place for us to practice not letting the perfect be the enemy of the good. I'll give an example. For me, I have been wanting to make a website for my coaching practice for months now. And every time I go to Squarespace to start to create it, I stop myself because I'm like, well, it's not perfect. That background image isn't perfect. It's not sending the exact message I want to send. And I realized that just like these conversations I have with you, where there's no notes, I'm just speaking to you from the heart about things that are going on in my world. It doesn't need to be perfect. I don't have to have mascara on today to share with you that we can each find places in our lives to move that thing from the bottom of our to-do list up to the top. Who cares what the background image of the website is? Put up your website. Who cares if that email you need to draft to someone doesn't have every single bullet point just right? It's probably better to send it sooner rather than later. So this is just my friendly reminder, and like I said, to some of my type A pals out there who I know this probably comes up for more than most, that sometimes good is exactly that. It's good. And since when did that word become a negative one? So this is your friendly reminder from me that this week, bump something up on that to-do list. Take a crack at something that doesn't have to be perfect, and it's okay if it's just good. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week.